Okay, let's plant this bad boy too, and then we can seal this off. This guy, well, he might just get stuck in here forever now. I'm not sure. This kingdom will fall if you don't believe. There's too much oxygen included. That's right. It's way too much oxygen included this time.
You're doing great.
All right, Toto. I don't know how you managed to do this, but you can get yourself out of this sticky situation. And collect a fungal spore while you're at it, too. Okay, this is almost ready to go, too. So we're working on, like, a couple of jobs at the same time here. Which is fine. We've got one of these puffer guys. Look at him. It's like 27 degrees in here. And it's like 26. How did it get so hot in here? It was so cold at one point. Now it's getting warmer. Is it because this insulation is starting to pass stuff through? I think it can go up to 35. Or is it 30? 35. So that's alright. $35. What? That's a lot of emotes, chat. What's going on? What's happening? Okay, we'll get this Atmos sensor here as well, and then let's also go for the old insulated tile here. So we're gonna have like double insulation here too, which is gonna be kind of weird, but there you go. All right, so piping wise, we're gonna have some pipes coming off of here. Probably gonna run them along the bottom because we're gonna have another module right next to it, so they can all join up into one, right? And then all the oxygen can then pipe through into the base this way, and hopefully that'll be enough. We'll have to see though. We're gonna use this to do it, and we're gonna run these. Like so. Out to here. And then we'll vent this system first. And then we'll hook it up after, right? So that's that. We're gonna need to... dig that up too. How's the slime lung doing around here? Turns out it's quite bad. we got a whole bunch of slime lung inside here as well, which hopefully it's not going to spread too much, but it's still not quite close to the base though. And we do have a lot of deodorizers sort of doing it, but look at all these guys, their suits are covered in the old lung. Gross. That's gross. That's not what we want to have happen, but it has happened, and what can you do about it, right? So that's reachable, so that means that... I don't know why that's an unreachable dig, but that is somehow reachable. They can't stand here and do it? And likewise there, too? Doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe you just need, like, a ladder. Do we need a ladder down this other side? Or do we just build it in from the other side? Okay, let's try that, and let's also try... Oh look, they can reach the dig. They were lying. Okay, with this ladder built, they should be able to jump up here and finish this off too, right? Without me having to make a ladder in there. So that means that I'm free to put this tile... Oh, actually, hang on a second. We gotta sort out this plumbing first. So this water is being piped throughout the base, but actually what we want to do is we want to pipe it up from here. So we're going to pipe it up from, we're going to get a pump installed inside here. We're going to make it out of gold because it's going to get hot in here. And then we're going to get some liquid pipes, right? It doesn't need to be insulated because this electrolyzer is just going to delete the heat anyway. We can run this up like this. Not through the base, though. We don't really want to run it through the base. Ideally, we would just want to run it like this. But to the new location. So we'll run it up through here and then like that. And like that, right? And then this has to be connected to power as well. What? Yeah, both of these are fine, actually. Wait, is this not fucking powered up even? What the hell? What the hell happened here? Whoa, 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 whoa. What is happening here? Oh shit, I built it the wrong way around, that's why. Is this one okay? Yeah, that one's fine. It's just the other one needs to be spun around, right? The outputs need to be on the other side. Okay, good. And then this can connect up to this just fine. Okay, so refinement, we need the this thing, and then we want to flip it so that it actually works. But this should be deactivated. Yeah, it is inactive. Perfect. That's a lot of water. That's a breakage. My east oxygen production is stopped. I know. It's because the whole system is full. We don't have anywhere to put this hydrogen either. Which is kind of dumb, right? We should have kept doing it, but we're just gonna try to get rid of these entirely. We're gonna try to get the new system up and running before it becomes a problem. This doesn't go dormant for another 15 cycles, and there's a ton of natural gas in here. So we should be good. And that should hopefully be able to power the whole system. And then we're gonna be producing some hydrogen here, right? Is this reachable now? It is. Okay, perfect. Alright, let's tidy up this water too. There's a couple of piss jugs here that need to be emptied out into this thing. And we can sort out some of this other stuff after, right? But getting this up and running will be pretty good. And then we can just stop pumping this water out to like here or whatever. This is just like not fucking working at all. It's crazy, isn't it? No. Getting offended by words. Who's getting offended by words? Has a great offense been committed or what? What's going on? What's actually going on here? People are getting offended by words? I get offended by words all the time. I can't handle it. Sometimes somebody says a word to me and I'm just like, what the fuck? How could you say this? Okay, let's get this bad boy in here too. Let's get the automation wire installed down here as well, because we want to have this stuff happening. And then we want to have another pump here, right? So we'll have that there, and then let's get a gas pump. We'll make it out of gold as well. And then let's power it. That's fine. And then we need to pump out gas from up here as well. We'll just pump it into here. So we're gonna vent the whole thing. And then we'll hook it up to the network once it's running, right? We're gonna need a transformer in here for this too. We have some space up here that we can maybe use for that. Otherwise, just try to put it like, well, I'm sure we can find a place. It's not a big deal, right? The gas geyser's overpressure, so not making much. You could add a tank or two. The tanks don't hold that much, though. That's the thing. If anything, we'll probably extend this chamber out a little bit. We'll probably extend it up a bit so that it can just hold more. We also have this bad boy up here, too, which we're not using yet, right? Wherever he is. There's another natural gas one here. This fucking seat is incredible, isn't it? It's got everything. It's got everything you could ever want and more. It's the gift that keeps on giving, baby. Okay, so the pipes are going to come down, join up there. We'll probably have a bridge there. So that makes it... It enters the system centrally from here. So we can probably put the transformers, like, in here somewhere, right? Robots in disguise. Know what I mean? And then we can run this wiring down to connect them up. So we'll have, like... Okay, power. Small power transformer. There, that should be fine, right? And then we can have the thing come down like here. We can bridge it. So it'd go like there. So heavy watt needs to go up like that and then connect back like that to the heavy watt join plate. And then this has to connect down to this plate as well. And then that means that we can now have a small wire bridge over the side here like that. And just hook up like at the bottom or whatever. It should be fine. And then that one could go through to the other one. And then this one can just like come through here, right? For this one. We'll start with 2 for now. And then if we need a third one, we'll add it. So that makes sense, right? So this is going to be for the next one. It's going to come through here and hook up to the one that's going to go right beside it. We'll get one up and running and then we'll get the other one going. Okay, so this needs to be if it's above 0, so it's active all the time, and then we want this to be above 0 as well, so that's active all the time so that we can vent it out. All the automation is set up. All the pipes are set up for now too, and then we should be good to go, right? We should be good to like seal it off. We'll just get like these wiring jobs done, and then we'll be fine, right? Akuas, send pics. I'm interested now. Akuas who? Massive cunt right here. Nice. Yeah, send us a picture of yourself so we can see how much of a cunt you really are. That'd be great, actually. Brain Slug, thanks so much for the donation 24 minutes ago. Sorry, I'm like not on top of donations at all. And man, Chris, thanks so much for the donation as well. Holy shit, Sips, I missed one stream and your base looks like your garage. I know, it's pretty bad, right? The only thing that this base doesn't have is just a ton of gross laundry. But given time, we can make a loom, right? We could probably make a loom. So are we missing mushrooms from all of these? Crap on it. Okay, we'll copy the settings here for this, and then we just need one more planter, and then we've got mushrooms forever. These will slowly just get planted once we harvest these. There's always a chance of a seed coming off anyway, so it'll be fine, right? Mubinsky, good job, Mubinsky. You're ready to become a fully fledged architect with 5 construction skills. Well done. Mubinsky is becoming like a jack of all trades now. It's great. Alright, so we have to just join this power up to the top here. I think we're gonna not have this here at all, so let's just not put a join in, and we'll just put the power through, because this platform's probably gonna move up one, right, to be more like in in line with the other one. Okay, so we can just hook that up there, and then we should have some power. And once it gets powered up, it's just gonna start pumping. But that's okay. We don't mind if it just starts pumping. We're gonna close it up and then create a nice vacuum in there, and then we'll get the whole thing up and running properly, right? Wait, is this pumped? Okay, hang on a sec. Before this goes on, though, we need to make sure that... How am I gonna do this? Ah, hang on a second. Might be able to just, like, flick it on and off with the switch. So that when it's ready to go, I can just do it that way. I'm doing it, boys. I'm doing a switch. Okay, automation, signal switch. Perfect. Why not? It'll be fine, right? Yeah. Do we have a proper artist yet? I don't think so, no. I don't think we have one. I think we still need a proper artist. I mean, it's not the end of the world if this thing comes on, but for venting, we don't want it on, right? So we'll just have a switch to switch it off. Ah, fuck. That means we're going to have to deconstruct. Oh, wait. Can he get through there? For that last bit? Not quite. So we're going to have to deconstruct the tile here. So they can get in to do that last bit. Okay. And then we'll start closing it off. Well, this can all be closed off right now, actually. Okay, perfect. So we can turn that off. Let's get this in here. So we're going to vent out the whole system, and then we're going to, switch it on and hook it up, right? Some of the oxygen will be hot, but it's fine. The base is cold enough anyway, right? Okay, so let's plug that and plug this. There's a lot of air in this area. There's a lot of polluted oxygen as well. It's kind of gross. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of it. Alright, we're going to have to start eating some of this stuff up. Because the slime lung is going to be real in here, isn't it? Jesus. If it floats up here, it should be fine, but... just get a couple of these in here. We should be good. Okay, so we're completely out of hydrogen in the tanks here. So that means that these things are going to have to work overtime until this is, like, feeding more hydrogen into the system. You've been in chat for 427 hours? If two pipes are next to each other and could connect but aren't connected, you can connect them later without a dupe going there. Oh, that's true, actually, yeah. I don't know, this is fine too, though. The way that we've done this is probably fine. We can't vent this out because we're at max pressure up here. So we need somewhere for all of this to go. Are suits and stuff okay? Oxygen in the base is really good too. And we're cooling like all of this in here as well. Okay, this can be closed off now. So we're gonna push everything out the bottom if we can. I'm kind of tempted to get like a pump down here to just pump. Fuck, there's so much fucking oxygen. Holy shit. If it wasn't for the slime lung, we wouldn't even need to use suits necessarily. That's crazy. We gotta make sure that we pump all of the slime lung out of here too, right? We want to get rid of all the slime lung. Okay, perfect. So we have to wait now, or we have to create an area for some of this gas to go to, or we just gotta start sucking up a bunch of this gas. Like, there's a bunch of carbon dioxide down here. There's a bunch of hydrogen that's collected up at the top here. There's a bunch of hydrogen in our base as well. I think we got rid of all the CO2 at the bottom of the base. We did. Okay, there's just like a little bit of it floating around, but hopefully it makes its way down to the bottom and then just gets sucked up by this bad boy. So that should stay on top of that. And then it's just a case of getting everything out of here. It's like all oxygen in there. You would never store oxygen in a tank though, would you? Or would you? Maybe. If you research a high pressure vent, you could then use it to vent out even if it's max pressure. I think I have the plastic to make one. I think that's fine. But I think what we probably want to do, I mean, we need to collect up some chlorine as well, right? For the, fuck me, look at all this polluted oxygen here too. Is this full of slime lung? No, it's polluted oxygen with no slime lung in it, but there's a fucking ton of it. Ugh. Yuck. And look at this guy. This guy's just floating around in my mushroom room. He's got nothing to eat in there. He doesn't have a single thing to eat, the poor guy. He's probably starving. Well, I'm not helping him. I refuse. I straight up refuse to help him. We've broken through to space. And there's like a bit of oxygen like traveling up here, but not enough. I mean, we could just try to vent like all the gases out into space, but it seems like a bit of a waste, right? When we could be collecting up some of it. We could be trying to collect some of these gases, store them. Like the hydrogen, for example, would be great, right? We could just pump it all into here and get some more power from it. There's just too much polluted oxygen. I don't want to start sucking up like a ton of polluted. And there's a lot of slime lung in the air too that I don't want to start collecting up and storing in containers, because that's also pretty gross. There's a chlorine vent up here, which we could use to fill up the storage room again. But I don't think we can have a gas pump operating in here full time. Maybe a lot of this polluted oxygen is coming out of here because of all the slime that we're storing in here. But we do have deodorizers, so I don't know. Maybe they're just like... Maybe they're picking it all up before it gets anywhere. This is gross, though. It's like LA air, look. Ugh. It's very smoggy. I'll have to clean all that up. We have a huge cleanup operation planned. We have to do that at some point, right? Alright. Well, while we're waiting for that to happen, we could at least start working on the next module, right? Which is going to be the same way? Or should we do it like back to front so that it's not like the other way? So that we can work on it from like this side. And do like a back to front. That means that the electrolyzer will be here next to it, which could look kind of cool, right? So from here goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It doesn't match up like perfectly, but it's probably okay. Come out to here, and then we're gonna want like at least that, right? With the ladder. Okay, fine. Is that a trailer park in my base? Yes. Yes, there's a full trailer park in my base. What time is it, by the way? Oh, it's like 1:30. God damn. God damn. I might go for my lunch soon, guys. I'm hungry. What's the object of this game? Just to survive. You gotta survive and deal with like all the map and stuff that happens like around the map. It's pretty good. Hang on a second, Lover of Sloths. Lover of Sloths is completely stuck in here with no hope of ever getting out. Where there's a will, there's a way, though. We've done it. Okay, so we're gonna have to get a deodorizer set up here, probably. This thing isn't even working. What's in here right now? There's still a little bit of gas in here, but we're at full pressure here. We can't pump out any more stuff. And we haven't started pumping any hydrogen into here yet either. Which is kind of annoying. Oh, fuck, there's a lot of hydrogen up here. Christ almighty. It's like all collected up here. I mean, this system can go eventually too, right? We'll try to like suck up some of this oxygen, and there's a ton of it. We're gonna try to suck up some of the hydrogen first, I think, and then feed it into these tanks, or start feeding it into this system even. That could be even better, right? So that'll have to come off the back of that. This is totally backed up for some reason. Why is this totally backed up right now? Is it powered and stuff? Chat. It's because of all the hydrogen again. We're all backed up. Alright. Fine. Screw it. We're gonna pump in the hydrogen in here like this. With the double bridge. Oh, for fuck's sake. 1, 2, 3, 4. God, it's too high. We can't reach up here to get these jobs done. We're gonna have to fucking... Unbelievable. We have to make like a couple of little ladders along the way. We're gonna have to join this up here too. God damn it, Maverick. Every time. Okay. We can do some of these jobs though. We can get rid of these ladders here. Mostly. Okay, we have to do this because even though oxygen is good in the base right now, they'll consume it, right? Oh, look at this. We're almost here, actually. Look. We got some slightly toxic oxygen in the chamber still, but we're going to clear it all out. Okay, let's get rid of these bad boys. Let's mop up some of this polluted water. And then get rid of this ladder here, too. Alright, boys, come on. Work on this stuff. This is the important shit. We got to get this system running again. All of this stuff. All these important jobs. There you go. Hop to it. You're eagerly awaiting my next essay. Plug it into the tanks. No, we need to start venting this out anyway, right? We want to start filling hydrogen in here. So we're going to push it into here, and then we'll just divert it into the tanks after. Once these 2 modules are up and running, we can just shut all these down. Claim back all these warts and use them for other stuff, right? I think we can do it with 2. I think we can get away with 2. We might need a 3rd. But if we need a 3rd, we'd just put it there. It's fine. Okay, good. They can reach all this stuff. So this should get the hydrogen flowing into this chamber and push everything else out. Hopefully. We've got a high pressure vent here as well, so we're gonna be able to slam in a whole bunch of it. We have like one more pipe that needs to be done, and then it can start working again. No? No, nobody wants to do this job? It's fine. It's fine. It's your air. It's fine. There we go. Alright, so this is working again now. We didn't almost run out of oxygen in the suits or anything, so it should be fine. We're going to try to avoid this stuff going through a filter as well, because it just takes longer, right? Oh, for fuck's sake. Look at this. What the fuck? Oh, I guess it's because it's got 2 outputs, but they get stuck because we can't get rid of this. Okay, good. So we're going to start to flush out this chamber, and then we can replace this. Once it's all hydrogen in here, then we can replace this. And then hopefully this will just get, like, pumped out soon. Then we can pump some more hydrogen from up here down into these tanks and stuff. But we'll hook up the system to the tanks in a second as well. We just want all of the excess hydrogen coming down here first, though, right? But wait, this isn't even getting the hydrogen for. This is just like this like small amount of hydrogen, right? Is just like in case hydrogen leaks into these. Fuck me, this whole system is such a mess. Oh my lord. It's the worst. Okay, so now we want hydrogen that's coming out of here to go through into here as well, right? So if we get rid of this tube on this side and then put this into here, we should be good, right? And this will just be like, oh my god, what was I thinking? What a mess. Wait, you know what though, chat? Once it's all sorted out, man, it's gonna be beautiful. But until then, it's just gonna be a bit shit. It's fine though. What food is decayed? Oh look, somebody left some rotten meat out. Oh shit, we're not actually storing meat, are we? What's going in here? Cooking ingredients, pinch of pepper nuts, and what goes in here? Meal lice, mushrooms. Okay, and let's store meat in here too. Is this all on top priority? Okay, pinch of pepper nuts as well. And then this stuff should be priority 9 to receive the goods, right? We want to make sure that none of our cooked food is just sitting out spoiling either. Even though we have like 477,000 kcals. Kcals. Time for a hummus break. Maybe a corn ham sandwich. And both of those things sound fantastic right now. Could really go for a bit of both, actually. A corn ham sandwich, right, with hummus to dip it into. Fantastic. It's Prison Architect all over again. When you go in there to remove the high pressure vent, please do it from the bottom and not the top. Yeah, okay, I will. We'll just like build a ladder up here ready for that to happen, right? We'll do it from here so that we don't let all of the hydrogen out. Good shout. Good shout. Has this been done? What the fuck? Why won't this travel down here to this output? Surely it's seen it. Maybe we have to do like a T here instead. Maybe then it'll work. So we want to have it like... Oh god, fuck, I hate the air in this. You're unemployed, so Sips is all my life now. Nice. Dracontia90. Get a job, for Christ's sakes. I need to rip up those pipes and replace them. They pick a direction once and they stick with it. Right. That's crazy. Okay, let's try it like this. So that's hooked up. So you think that's just gonna be stuck in there forever now? We change one pipe, will it help? How's this going? Polluted oxygen. We don't want any polluted oxygen. Ideally, we want to have like a... Is this flowing now? Aha, it is. Except... Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my god. This is crazy. Do we want to pipe this oxygen down here through this new system? Not really, right? We want to like vent this out totally, but we can't because there's just too much stuff here. What is all this? This is just mostly oxygen, right? We could send this through the filter. We could filter most of this out. But hang on a sec. If we do this, if we get rid of all this stuff so that there's like a nice like place for all this oxygen to end up into, then we can just get a vent up here, right? We can get this gas pump up here, do a bridge it down into here, or just have it come through here, and then start dismantling this. Because we do have oxygen generation coming from this side. Yeah, it's powering the suits and stuff too, but maybe we're good to go here. And then at least we can finally vent this out. Okay, let's go for it. So power, you can just hook this right up to the main line, right? 4 up, so we should be able to reach it too. Okay, perfect. And then we'll just get a gas pipe here that comes down. Maybe not so wacky. Like this, right? And then we'll bridge. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, and then we're gonna go down here too, and we're gonna filter it through here so that we get oxygen and stuff through the filter, right? And then the rest of this stuff, well, it's never gonna work though, because the base is just so full of oxygen right now. We're producing all of this oxygen, and it's not going anywhere. But I mean, this system isn't even working anyway, right? So we might as well just start stripping it out, powering it down. The oxygen's gonna go into the base though. I am so angry, chat. Well, let's just see anyway. So we'll get some hydrogen coming out of this, because there's quite a bit up here. And then hopefully it'll... What's going on? Why is everybody idle? There's plenty of jobs to do, no? Oh shit, I see. Hang on a second. You can't make it back over here now. Alright, let's build you like a little tile here. Actually, let's make an airflow tile though, so that the air can travel up. You're gonna need one too, aren't you? Son of a bitch. son of a bitch. I've stranded everybody. Alright, hang on a second. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. I don't really. Have oxygen storage tanks that automatically vent when the pressure gets too low. I could do, yeah. We'd have to monitor pressure all over the base though, when we can just flood it with oxygen. I don't know if we really need to do that. I think we can sustainably just flood the base with oxygen. It's not a problem, right? Alright. Here it comes, baby. We're making space up here for gas to move up, so that hopefully it comes out of this pocket here. So once we start ridding this space of... Oh, God. It's just hit straight away. Okay, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna remove this one pipe from here, right? We're gonna just remove this one pipe from the side here, because there's enough oxygen in there right now anyway, right? And then we can start processing some of the outside stuff instead. now we just need it to like push through a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Any minute now would be great. Just to look at how fucking rammed we are here with oxygen. It's insane. Good lord. We have too much oxygen. Maybe we switch this over to hydrogen because that's what we want, right? But wait, hang on a second. Before we do that, let's switch it back to oxygen. Because I think I've just sent some hydrogen into the base. No, I didn't. I didn't just yet. Okay, so what we want to do then is we want to delete that and add it onto there. And then the oxygen, right? And then the, and then the oxygen. Oh, for fuck's sakes, chat. What a fucking mess this is. This is a total fucking disaster. Jeez. We'll get there though, don't worry. I got this. I know exactly what I'm doing. Alright, so this we don't care about. Because this is going nowhere now, right? So we can get rid of all of this. Get rid of all these pipes. They're gonna have to do it in the morning though. Bridge that T thing downwards. Yeah, we will, don't worry. Look, we've still got some more hydrogen forming here. Okay, hang on a second. Okay, I got this. I know what I'm doing. So we're gonna just pump hydrogen out of here into here, and then everything else will just filter out, right? Ah, is this empty? We've created a full vacuum in here. That's fucking great. Okay, nice. So that means that we can start potentially pumping hydrogen into here as well, which would be helpful, right? So we can deconstruct this too. Right. And connect that up like that. And then we can flip this on. So we're gonna just vent oxygen out for a bit, which is probably not the best. It's just gonna be counterproductive to what we're trying to do up here. Hang on a second. Let me not turn this on. Okay, but we're almost ready to go here. Okay, so now this can be removed. This can be removed. All of this piping can be removed. And then let's get rid of these vents too. Okay, so that tidies that up. And then we're just gonna pump in the hydrogen into here for this chamber to finish up. Right? And everything else can just get pumped out here. Because some of it, like, we might pick up some crap that we don't want, like polluted oxygen and stuff like that. What a mess, chat. What a mess. There's literally nowhere ready to go? Nah, come on, we're almost there. Trust your old pal here. We'll let the system run, fill up, and then once we're good to go. See, we got a little bit of hydrogen in here. We just got to push the rest of this out the bottom here, and then we're in great shape. And then we can start finishing off this other chamber. Start it venting. That would be nice. And then we're gonna be even closer to our final nirvana. Which is, of course, just a working air system where the excess hydrogen runs off into these tanks and provides us with more power. All of that just for that. It's crazy, right? And we have to do it in 8 cycles before we start running out. of natural gases. Okay. Fuck me, hang on a second. Okay, this has to change to hydrogen now. So we've just pumped a little tiny bit of oxygen in. It's fine. It's fine. The hydrogen... Oh, for fuck's sakes. This is crazy, isn't it? I think we just gotta do, like, some mass excavating. I think that'll help us out a little bit. It'll clear some space, right? For stuff to travel up into. But let's try to capture all this hydrogen at least. Okay. We're gonna try to vent it out a little bit this way. The oxygen should just rise, right? But we'll try to trap the hydrogen. What a problem to have, right? The outside of my base has too much oxygen. I don't know what to do. I mean, it's precious. Maybe we should be tanking it up. I don't know. Maybe we just tank up. Maybe we just suck all the oxygen out of the air and tank it all up. Any oxygen that's here, we just like suck it up and tank it up. Where am I gonna tank up a bunch of oxygen though? What, like at the top of the base or something? All of my precious oxygens. Oxygen tanks. Yeah, no, I don't want to make oxygen tanks. I don't think it's needed. I think if anything, we'll just pump the oxygen into the base, right? From outside. When the pressure starts to drop a bit. It's gonna take forever though. I don't think it ever is going to because we've got these two things providing oxygen to the base right now. Make more dupes. That'll get rid of it. Yeah, no, that's a good point actually. There's a little bit of slime lungs still around, but not much. And there's none close to the airlock. There's like still a bit of slime lung on the suits inside the airlock, but that's not much of a problem either. And it looks like there's a whole bunch of gross polluted oxygen collecting up down here. It's like it's like the United Nations of gases down here. Look, it's like the whole, we got representation all across the board. We're just missing a little bit of hydrogen. The hydrogen doesn't want to exercise its veto, so it hasn't turned up to the meeting, but all of the other big players are here. Look, they're all like just on their own levels and stuff too. It's like the Imperial Senate or something. All right, so let's get some pumps in here. Oh my god, we're actually running out of gold as well, which is kind of annoying. So we're gonna have to get in here and mine some more out. That's okay though, we can create some more space for gas to move around in. So I think if we mine up a bunch of stuff, it should sort of destabilize the pressure like around. And then some of the gases will start moving again. That's what I'm hoping anyway. There's so much of it though that it just instantly occupies the space. Fuck me. It's crazy, eh? That's nuts. Okay, well anyway, I'll get some gold here. So this gotta go like that, and that gotta go there, and then we're gonna need to have airflow tiles here. Okay, we got like 3,000 gold again now, so that's good. We're going to want to have an electrolyzer here. We're going to want to pump liquid into the electrolyzer here. That's really nice, actually. Power-wise, we're going to continue running from here. So we'll have this go up to here like that. And then we should be good for power. We're going to need to put in a Atmos sensor here. And we're going to need some more insulation here. And then we need another Atmos sensor at the top of this column here. Yeah. And then we're going to have a another pump. Another gas pump right next to it. Here like this. Just like the other side. And then we have to get some power to it. Perfect. And then we got to get this automation wiring set up too, right? Okay, perfect. And then we can seal it all off. Oh yeah, we got to do the piping as well, right? So this can go like that and like that. We're gonna run it all through one, and then this is going to go up and connect like that. But first it's gonna vent out, right? Perfect. So this system isn't even working right now, so we can start taking it apart. Good. I think that's about it, right? We're just waiting on a couple of other little jobs, and then we should be good. What are we doing here? Nothing? Okay, fine. We'll dig all this stuff up too. Starting with, we'll get rid of this ladder here. We'll dig up some of the stuff on the side of the base to make some more room for other stuff. Yeah? Hi, Dad. Nice base design. Thanks. It's very empty right now. Fuck me. It's huge, too, and it's full of fucking... you know what? It says oxygen not included, and the problem we're having right now is that there's too much oxygen included. Look! We don't even need suits out here. There's oxygen everywhere. It's crazy. I don't know where it's all coming from. I guess it leaked out of the base at some point. Like, I didn't realize that we produced so much. Holy shit. But it's everywhere. Look, it's like totally safe up here. Except for the heat. The heat is a little bit of a problem, to be fair. We'll be able to get a bunch of sweet coal, though, which is pretty good. Everybody likes a little bit of coal. Okay, good. And then now we can just start really fucking disconnecting all of this shit, right? But wait, I think we probably want to do it like this. And then probably like through here like this. And then all this crap at the top here too. Am I going to play Fallout 76 when it comes out? Yeah. Yeah, I'll try it for sure. I don't know if it's going to be great. I don't know. But I'm looking forward to trying it. So there's that. It might be good. It might not be good. Who knows? Your balls. My balls. Not enough fireman poles. Yeah, we need some more. We need transport tubes. That's what we need. I want to make some transport tubes. I think that'd be the best. Okay, so ventilation. Let's remove all of this ventilation in here as well. So we're decommissioning one of these modules in favor of a different module. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Wait, how much power is this using? 840. So that takes us to 960. Or we could just heavy watt right into it, right? Okay, perfect. Oh, I think there's some plumbing in here that we could get rid of too. So we're gonna want to empty out these pipes. Great. That cleans things up nice, doesn't it? It's gonna be nice and clean now. We have so much water in here, it's crazy. We shouldn't be getting any of the piss water in. Oh my god, the piss water. We're gonna have to make a bigger tank. We're gonna have to make a bigger tank here, jeez. Okay, it's fine if the piss water starts overflowing a little bit, but let's not let it overflow too much. It's nice and cold though, so at least that's something, right? That's at least something it's got going for it. Don't tell me. Hang on a second. I forgot to extend the automation through here for this switch. We give it its own switch though, right? We can give it its own switch so that we can switch it on when we're ready. So that we don't have to get in there and do pipe stuff. Should we put it like at the same level as this one? Oh, I want to make it like it is on the other side. It makes sense, right? For it to be... I'm so dumb. It's me. I'm dumb. Okay, good. We'll do that. And then, because we're just adding to the problem here, right? We don't really want to add to this problem. It's already a big enough problem. Okay, so is that all vented out? That's fine. That vents out to where we want it to. And that is venting out to where we need it to go to as well. And it's working right now too. So if it's above, perfect. And if it's above, perfect. That should just be on. And then once this last little job is done, we can put the final touches in here and then close it off and then create another vacuum in there, and then hopefully the whole thing will run soon. We still haven't pumped like any hydrogen down here either. But we've filled up a bit of the space here. So maybe there's some room to vent out. It doesn't look like there is though. We have to like connect this up now. So that this stuff can float up here. Carbon dioxide can come down. There's some space over here, but fuck me. There's just so much gas. It's a lot of gas here. What about slime lung? What about it? We're gonna pump it. There's none in here, so that's fine. So this system will be clean. The slime lung that's like traveling around the base right now is probably dying because we're eating up most of the polluted oxygen, or trying to at least. So it'll spread it out, but we've got deodorizers pretty much everywhere, right? So it should be fine. I want to pump this hydrogen hard. I want to pump it up like there's no tomorrow, but it ain't working. Okay. Let's turn this off for now.